Hey everyone, welcome to my chess stream here on lichess and Twitch. I'm doing a 20-player simul starting in 2 minutes, and we're going to be playing 30 minutes with 30-second increments, which it amounts to approximately 2.5 hours maximum. So it's a little bit faster than my usual 3-hour simul. It's going to be about 2.5 hour max. That's what I'm aiming for here. When I have a tournament game on Sundays, which is frequent in the fall and winter and spring, since I've been playing, since I'm normally playing 4 or 5 hours already that day, I like to take it a little easier and do the 20-player simul rather than the usual 25. I just put my games in a study. You guys can just check my studies, and if you want to see it, was my last game. It was just a 2160 player. He just kind of killed himself. I don't know. People oftentimes have a hard time playing higher rated players. They just kind of don't have confidence or whatever. Anyway, everyone's different. We're going to play a 30-30 20-player simul here. Starting now, I'm going to open the simul. Welcome everyone, International Master Willam Paschall. I was just waiting to see that the stream was good and we don't have drop frames before I actually open the simul. So we're going to create the simul here. Standard 30, 20 minutes extra clock time. Random, so you guys can have either color. Ananas, yeah, he just... nothing special in there, just 2 games, and one is a boring draw I played a couple weeks ago. The other one is this win I had against this 2160, but the only thing interesting about it is this very strange opening he played. He did something weird, but apparently Nisapiano and Oleg Korneyev have done this too, giving up the bishop pair for nothing, basically. I was a little bit scared that the guy had actually prepared some obscure ideas, but he just didn't really... Sometimes you convince yourself that people are thinking much more deeply than they are, and I used a lot of time, but he didn't really probably see anything. Alright, let's get started. So, creating the simul, I'm going to accept 20 players, and try to make sure we don't get anyone who's just created a brand new account or something like that. So I want to make sure you guys at least have established ratings. Most of you all know who I am and you've played against me before. I know all these guys except for Vizvizdom. Vizvizdom is okay because he's over 500 games. So I'm just going to grab the first... I don't know, Nefedov was here earlier. There he is. Okay, I was a little worried about you, Nefedov, because you're always losing your connection and stuff. So, only 20 players. Some people are going to miss out, because I'm starting right on time. And, again, just 20 players, not 25, which I usually do. Let's grab these 3, and that's it. If nobody else comes, that's it. Even if someone else comes, that's it. I don't have any unrated players. Provisional. And if a subscriber jumped right now in front of me, I might let them in, but that would be the max. I would do 21. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Bob, that is not a subscriber. Yeah, I guess you don't get to choose your color. You just get assigned the color to balance. It has to balance. Yeah. Okay. So Funny Animator, we'll take that, and that's it. That's 21. That's the most I can do, guys. I'm starting the simul now. The other 2 were kind of a little bit late. So what happened here? All right. We're going to try to mix up the openings. I'm sure there's going to be some players who wanted to play who, missed it by a couple minutes. Sorry for you guys. Next week, we'll be doing another 25-player simul. So next week I don't have a team game. I can pretty much play the maximum. I think I tried to do more than 25. We would need maybe once, one of these days I'm going to try to do a 60-60 simul or something like that, maximum time. But that's a very serious time investment. I don't think that's something I would do on a regular basis. Funny Animator. So GRSA invited his friend, and I'll hold it open for 21. But that I had already decided that would be the maximum I was going to play. Alright guys, some of you are subscribers and I really want to thank you for doing that, for subscribing to my stream. S6PG, let's try d6. Against knight f3, it's hard to play for a win. You can't play e5, obviously. And I play knight f3 a lot myself. It's a really annoying move to play against. Maybe knight f6, trying to get transpositions to things like the King's Indian is a good way to play for a win. Ananas really tough with the white pieces. Speaking of, I've got to play fast though. All right, I'm gonna forget that I'm playing a faster simul than usual here, if I don't remind myself. We gotta really like blast through the openings. I played f4. I rarely do that. Just like chugged half my coffee. I'm like sweating. It's kind of a beautiful weather today. I've got coffee, juice, and water. Good luck, everyone. I should have said that myself, Jeroen. Thanks for being here, World Loser and Jeroen. Both these guys are playing. Actually, World Loser, are you playing? World Loser's playing. I meant Jeroen, are you playing? Were you in the list, Jeroen? Nefedov. Like my tournament game today. Slide Dog, I played e4. Okay. Possible French defense. Caro-Kann against Morales. It's going to take me a little while to get focused here. I haven't played online all day. It feels kind of weird to play with virtual pieces. After sitting in front of the real thing in the morning, it definitely seems strange now. So Bob, let's try something like, okay, e6. I don't want to see any London systems from you guys, okay? Lemieux Galible. Can I say that? Galible. So Urunte is in the simul. World Loser is in the simul. Both we have dueling moderators. Should be a special prize for the highest scoring moderator. Jeroen is a little more stable than World Loser. Slightly more likely to make a draw. Alright, Negro Modelo. We had a tough game last time. He's relatively new. Against the French. Not in the mood for a winnower. Abel Fazl. So whenever I play a tournament game, I normally like feel, you know, like I've spent some of my energy. Basically, the simul is kind of like playing a second round, which feels like I feel like I'm too old to play 2 rounds a day. I was complaining last time when Nefedov was here for one of my streams last week. I was complaining how I couldn't play against Konstantin Chernyshov in a tournament last October or November. There's, you see the London system. I knew it was coming. God, how much I hate that opening. So yeah, as we get older, the second round is really brutal. This just feels like I'm playing the second round of can I go here? B5. We're gonna find out. I tried to trip up who was that? Ananas, because he's very solid in that standard Catalan type of stuff. You're welcome, GRSA. I mean, you know, you said you were gonna play, and I held a place for you, and I mean, I don't really hold places for people, but if someone, you know, like you didn't get to play like in one of the last streams, you're one of the last players, the last few streams, so I promised you could play today no matter what, and I figured 21 players I can max out at 21. The unannounced. This is a weird move. D4 now. So Andrea, I could play C5 there. Aldo still plays the Mora Gambit after this other guy beat me the other day. Yeah, I hate the London system, man. It's hard to beat it. It's really tedious. Oh man. Okay, Slide Dog. My French isn't really tournament ready. My Tarash French. It's more like blitz level right now. Morales played H4. Speaking of not tournament ready, this isn't really tournament ready either. My Caro-Kann and the white side of the Tarash French are openings that I'm kind of Still on an experimental level with Jeroen. We're going to transpose to one of the normal, kind of a normal Dutch there. Except I haven't played d4 yet. Got a really bad kink in my neck. Internet chess with a weird move order. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's play something different against internet chess, though. Not going to play the same line. Move 11, what? I saw a game in the database recently of yours from 98, Mora with black. Your opponent sacrificed the b2 pawn. Move 11, I'd like to know what game you're talking about. If you could send that to me, I'd really appreciate it. I totally don't know what Move 11 is talking about. And I'd like to know. Wow, speaking of sacrificing stuff, my neck didn't hurt before the simul started. That's weird. All right, what are we doing here? Why do I feel weird about this position? What's bishop d3 is normal, right? So we lost our first Mora the other day to a new guy I never played before. The first time I had played him here. Against Snowball, I'm playing the white side of a very sharp opening. Wisdom has done a strange thing here, which is not normally recommended. d5. Oh God, move 11, no. That game cost me like a GM norm, dude. Please don't bring it up. You know what? I had like put it out of my mind. The other day when I was doing the stream, I was like, yeah, I never lost to the Mora in a tournament game. But I kind of lied, you know, because I did lose to Sadin Robovic, but he didn't really play the normal Mora. See, he did that, yeah, he did that weird thing where he like just left the pawn on b2 hanging, and I was like, oh, well, I don't know how, you know, what I'm supposed to do there. I just was like lazy, and I got confused by, or, you know, I just decided not to try to take the second pawn on b2 against Sadin Robovic. So it was a Mora, it wasn't a normal Mora. That game was very, very costly for me. Yeah, that was the closest I ever came to a GM norm. If I had not lost that game, I think I would have made a GM norm in that tournament. Move 11. It's really, really sad. That was the only game I lost. Yeah, he didn't do the normal thing. He just was like playing some made up thing, and I didn't try to take the second pawn. I don't have any norms. I had a really good tournament in that tournament. It was so sick that I lost to that guy. He wasn't even like a factor really in that whole tournament, and I think I was probably the only player he beat. I mean, he's not a bad player, but he, you know, I don't know him that well. He didn't have a seriously good result. It was just a bad thing for me to lose to him. It wasn't the last round. It was pre-last round, so. But Snowball played bishop e7, which is transposing to the queen's gambit there. Anyway, move 11, thank you for bringing back a horrifying memory. But it's good that we don't like forget the past. The seriousness. Seriously. Yeah, I have a tendency to sometimes subconsciously forget games I lost, you know. Not the ones I won, but the ones I lost. It's not an accident, I have the feeling. Yeah, so we're transposing to some kind of Benko here against Ananas, which is okay. I don't really play the Benko, but it's probably pretty good against the G3 formation. Even Kasparov has played the black side of the Benko when people, you know, and he's not normally a Benko player. Even Gary has played the Benko when people do like G3. g4. All right, here we go. So ananas, slightly unusual move order for the Banco, but it should be fine for both sides. This is kind of a weird antidote to my Smyslov system. We've got a lot of King's Indians today. Ananas plays both sides of the Volga. You've been on both sides of the Volga. I've never played a lot of black, a few times, but I'll just kind of randomly pick my spots. Transpositions from King's Indians and such. E3 is a weird move by GRSA here. I guess it's not like technically correct, but he's white, so he can do slightly weird moves. It just was like that tournament was particularly rough for me. To come that close to a GM norm and to beat some good players and then lose to this stupid gambit that isn't even correctly, he's not even correctly playing the Mora there. He just did pawn takes pawn c3, pawn takes pawn bishop c4. I'd never ever, even in blitz, anyone does that against me. I was like, oh well, I'll just do whatever. And I mean, I don't think that I got a bad position initially. I don't remember what happened, how I lost. Okay, so last week when I said I never lost to the Mora, it was sort of half true. Never lost to the normal Mora, but I did lose once when White did that weird thing. All right. Knight d7, a slightly unusual move order by World Loser. It's interesting, he's kind of threatening e5. I could take on d5, but that's just a really lame exchange variation. This is an interesting move, World Loser. You may force me to do something weird. Although queen c2 seems like it should be okay. I'm basically playing the Dutch reversed here against Negro Modelo. Aldous, so what made you decide to play the Mora today? Internet chess with c6. We could transpose to the King's Indian. I don't really know what the best move is. I mean, I guess e4 or d4 both transpose. e4 could be like a Botvinnik King's Indian. This is a little weird. Queen b6 by Slide Dog. Well, I guess I castle, sacrifice the pawn, and it's like a transposition. Queen d2, Nefedov, we've played this before. All right. I don't know how many times I want to play this again. I could do Cane Man, h5, the old Russian candidate master who played at the chess club. Like to do that all the time, automatically. It works better when the other side fianchettos. All right. Yet another King's Indian position against GCE DW. Lord Jesus Christ, did you guys everyone play the King's Indian every single game? I have one e4 game, I think. Lord Jesus Christ. Now I think b3 I'm supposed to play here. What is my favorite board pieces theme? Funny Animator. Well, it's I don't know what it's called. It's just two-dimensional standard chess base style pieces. I don't know if this is really good what I'm doing here against vis-a-vis Dom. I mean, it can't be bad. I'm not sure if it's the best or not. Trading the white square bishops. Kind of good strategically, but Rook B1 very quickly from Ananas. Huh. Almost feels like you're trying to do something tricky with that. Play B3 and all that junk. I don't know. Screw it. I could go knight G4, I guess. I wonder if it's justified to go knight G4 here for black, just to try to slow down the B3 idea. It doesn't seem right. I mean, it doesn't seem right according to principle. Queen A5 could be played. That could also be a big mistake. This is the problem with not actually, it's the problem with not knowing this line very well. All right, whatever. Andrea Pierrone playing pretty controlled. Usually he'll get a little bit crazy sometimes, but today he seems like he's playing kind of a solid game. Almost feels like he's threatening something here. Dutch reversed. Slide dog didn't take my offered pawn. So what does that mean for me? I just have to go here. Quickly played by Ananas, almost like it's book or something. You know, okay, GRSA played what now? C4 transposing to the English opening. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's viable, I guess. D5, C5, and B6. Just B6 is not that useful for black here against Gullible. Too many G3 Kings Indians running around here. So Jeroen, if I don't play D4, that's the question for you. I'm not sure how dangerous it is. Now the early exchange on D4 I rarely see in this line, but I guess it's not that bad. Funny animator. Could take either way with white. Soltigo just playing knight F3. Alright, at least I know that line pretty well. I mean, I was thinking of playing H5 against Nefedov, just to kind of do something different. It's like he's playing the Yugoslav attack with the bishop on E2. Yeah, let's do it. Now against Ananas, I mean, this may all be book. Not really sure. G3, an unusual move, but I guess playable. Play another Benko maybe. Queen F3 from Morales. That's interesting. I've never seen anything quite like that yet. Fairly new to this line, so. Bob, did we ever have a game similar to this? Somebody else played a little bit similar game with me a few weeks ago. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. How do I get my knight out? What's the best way to get my knight out for black? Bishop f6. Doesn't seem right. Maybe g6. Actually, g6 looks a little weird. I can't waste that much time. There's just not enough time. I really have to play. I have to play blitz, basically. If d6. We'll just have to live with it. If it's weird, it's weird. So GRSA is basically played e3 in a standard position. It's not often played. Whatever. I don't know how to take advantage of that. Jeroen probably had a game with me similar to his game before. So it's very likely. Wow, World Loser just did e5 anyway. I don't know if we had any games like that back in the day. World Loser last year, we might have had a few games kind of along those lines. Negro Modelo has these Queen b6 type ideas, but they're not that relevant here maybe. e3. Maybe too slow. I don't know. Black now knight to c6. Which is kind of strange. Not sure I have a clue how to take advantage of it exactly. d5 is probably a place to start. So the d6 pawn, you know, is typically a little bit weak in this kind of line. Alright, Ananas, I have no idea if we're still following Kasparov, Topalov Kasparov or something like that. Bishop c4 doesn't, it doesn't really look right. Okie dokie. Knight g4, nope. I could always move my queen back again. I'm really sure what I'm supposed to do. I mean, eventually one should move the queen again, I suppose. I don't really want to move my queen again. But I need to do something. Knight b6. Then I'll have no threat. And he's threatening to play something. He's threatening to play something. Alright, I'm just going to get out of here. I don't know if it's a good move, but we'll see. This transposed to some kind of dragon. This transposes to like a dragon if I take on d4. There are other moves. Bishop g4. That's also good, I would imagine, against SXPG. So World Loser just takes the knight. We have basically a reverse Sicilian there against him, which is okay with me. Slide Dog closes the position. Welcome, guys. Slowing down. Yeah, slowing down. The webcam covers chat. I never had anyone that minded that, but we can move it down a little bit. There's not really a lot going on in the chat, dude. Most people are watching on Twitch, but it's all right. I can move the camera just a little bit. We could make it a little bit smaller too, if you'd like. But I don't think the chat in the Simul is really that big a deal. Only about 10 lines of chat there. Okay, so he takes on g6. Now knight e5. We're going to a very typical dragon type of formation. GCEW. 14 wins today has been predicted. Well, it seems like black is threatening to play d5 here. Are you threatening d5? Seriously? Are you threatening me? I mean, he's not really threatening d5 exactly. It's just a fake threat. trading the white square bishop. White's threatening. Threatening is the word of the day. I could triple Bob Sacamano's pawns with bishop takes f3. What would Konstantin Chernyshev do in this position? Queen's Indian expert. Good question. D6, G6 maybe. I don't know if I have time for that nonsense, but okay, this is getting weird. SXPG just didn't like really do anything about the center there. Yeah, you don't have Twitch. Well, it's not like, you know, knight b4. What? Oh, the c1 square, c2. That's c2. Right. Yeah. Okay, it's mildly annoying, but I'll do this. So finally the b3 has occurred. I guess my big idea was to play like knight b6, but it doesn't do anything, does it? Probably messed this up. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. This doesn't seem right. Knight b6. We'll just do something before I lose on time. So maybe Ananas knows the Benko, which would be bad for me. A lot of people don't have really you know, opening repertoires that are really cohesive against everything. Some people have trouble where they don't play g3 against everything, but I'm afraid that Ananas may know what he's doing there. I felt like queen d8 was a mistake for me. Just to make the board smaller, no. Yeah, this way you can see your own chat. Very strange setup by Lord Jesus Christ. Slightly weird, anyway. I don't know what black is doing here. It's so strange with the rooks and queen piled up like that and the bishop just there. And what is black doing? What am I supposed to do against it? So GRSA just basically played e3 without any real reason, but it's probably not so bad for him. Internet chess, speaking of no reasons. a5, okay, a5 is not so bad. Now, speaking of a5, I think I almost have to do it here. He did do d5 anyway. Well, going for the structural approach. All right. Nafidov played what? King b1. Now I can play rook c8. It's kind of a weird approach by Slide Dog. Locking the position like that. Now I don't know whether to play like knight g5, knight e1, a4, freezing the queen side. He's not even threatening that. I mean, he's not threatening anything really concrete. But I think this move is principled. Alright. It's like a King's Indian. Wow, another weird move. Okay. Lord Jesus Christ. Gain a tempo here, I guess. Now Bob getting very positional. Bishop e4. Take, d5. I don't know. Got to make a decision. What happened next? Castles. So I thought Lemuel Gullible needs to play knight e4 there and has a good game after that. But now he didn't play knight e4, I'm not so sure. You're threatening something with the h4. Threatening g4. It feels like I should play h4, f4, knight c4, take, e5. It's kind of a problem for me. It almost doesn't seem fair. Rook takes c3. Yeah. Queen a5, knight b6, obviously. Knight b3. Looks like we're going to have problems here against this fake Yugoslav attack. It's hard to believe that white can just do that. f4. The most simple solution imaginable. h3. h4, knight c4. Rook takes c3, queen takes c3, knight takes. I really don't know what to do. Knight c4. Just right away, I guess. Feels like I'm stumbling there. Why is GCW taking more time than me? Ready-made queenside attack there. Black's threatening b5. Queen b3. So now we put pressure on d4 as much as possible, I guess. Take, knight c6. Looks like it should be pretty good for black. Here I was thinking d5. I'm not sure if it's good though. And then Abul Fazl comes up with e4. Okay, what is this? Knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, king takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Pawn takes. The reverse Smith-Morra with the bishop on the wrong square. Pawn takes, queen takes queen, knight takes queen. Something like knight b4. We could also play a different move, I guess, like knight to g5. Not really thrilled about this either. Like, what happened here? How can this be good for black? Knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, king takes. Bishop takes f2. Like e3, trapping his bishop. Pawn takes pawn, queen takes, knight takes. Now there's knight b4, castles. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. All right. And now we have a decent game, a kind of normal position against gullible Visvisdom. Should be a lot, like, put a lot of pressure on black's position here. Speaking of pressure, and now white played knight h4 against me. We're only down the gambit pawn. Knight on h4 is badly placed, but I cannot increase the pressure in any way. Could play c4 possibly at some point, then b4 happens, so it's kind of an awkward situation. We're going to get squeezed. We're going to get squeezed if we don't find a way to break out here. Knight g4, knight e5, knight g4. First, I can play bishop b7. This is awkward. Black's position looks pretty dubious. Like I've just walked into a standard sort of trap here, positional trap. Knight on h4 is strangely placed, but the rest of his position works. We're gonna need to move a little faster. All right. Okay, queen c2. Bit of a weird move, but not bad. Not totally bad. What do we do now? Queen c8. Queen d7. Queen c8. Hard to decide. I guess we could take with the king here as well. Be up a pawn in the endgame. Knight takes, knight b4, rook b1. I guess I'm just in trouble there. Now, do we take with the pawn or the queen here against Bob? This pawn takes is much more solid. Negro Modelo with a very nasty setup, very professional. He's threatening e5. I thought I played this correctly, but I guess not. And we can do e4. Yeah, I don't know what else to do here, but play e6. Feels like slide is castling into a kind of attack. Now we're just winning against Andrea. Bishop e6. Bishop g5 is a much more interesting move than the b4 I was facing before. Alright. So anyway, we're just going to try to move faster here. I'm going to lose some games, but it's going to be fun. Can I castle yet, or should I wait on that? Against Bob, we'll solidify c6. Kind of a weird move by Jeroen. He's playing knight e4. But it's an experienced Dutch player, so he probably... It's not enough to be Dutch, though. You have to know how to play the Dutch, too. Now we try to play g4. Alexander Ivanov. Land. When Alexander plays g4, the white side of the Tarosh, it's like over. This is a good setup by GCW. He must be an expert or something. Well, I mean, it's good against a lot of things. It's maybe in the Fianchetto variation it has some flaws. How to take advantage here? I guess I could even play like knight to d2. Didn't mean to highlight that square, guys. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Never faced this in my life. Never dared to play it myself either. a6. I played knight a6 in one game. a6 is kind of strange. Even knight d2 is interesting. I'm basically like totally frozen. I don't know. I never saw this in my life. a6 in this position, in the main line of the position I played all my life in the King's Indian. I've never seen anyone go there. He thought forever. I played queen b6 and queen a5 in that position, but a6 is not something I would consider. Hold on a second, guys. This is a crazy way I'm playing this Benko, but I was kind of desperate there. All right, now we rolling there. Morales is sacrificing a pawn. Bishop takes f2 has entered the building. Yeah, I think I have to play f5 now. But is that crazy? Wow. This is really like an unbelievable move. I mean, 99 of 100 people would have played taking first and then e5, but he just goes e5 right away, which is kind of menacing. That was not part of the plan. That was definitely not part of the plan, dude. What are you doing to me? I guess we have to do something crazy. Now what? Well, the simplest is like trade and play bishop a6 or something. Bishop a6 right away. What's going on? Knight f4. Morales has lost his mind. He's trying to play knight to g6 and like checkmate me. It's very subtle. He's gonna checkmate my rook or something. Oh, that's insane, dude. Oh. Wow, look at this. Knight g6 idea. Okay then, that's subtle. I guess we'll try that. But internet chess, there's too many Kings Indians that are almost like identical here. It's driving me crazy. Whoa, Sly Dog did Queen E8. Not your classical maneuver here. Pretty weird stuff. Okay, trade of queens. Welcome. Welcome is welcomed. And now knight e5. Is it even good? Does this even do anything? Doesn't seem like it even does anything for me. Alright, let's not do that and say we did. Now we have a good position here. F4, King H1. V's Wisdom has just blitz games. Okay. Nice positional superiority there. What happened? Knight H5. Well, he's gonna sack on G3, which is really bizarro, leading to total absurdity. And now knight B4, of course. Not really a standard position. And now what happened? Knight D7. Okay, well, I'm getting a little too low on time here. Black's playing H6. That's my side of the board. What are you doing on my side? Okay, well, Nefedov is basically playing like it's Korchnoi, Karpov Korchnoi in a normal, like it's some kind of normal dragon. It's not quite, but it's close. I mean, I don't really care that much about that A pawn, but I do need to develop my pieces and stuff. Descending should be better for me, but it's not that devastating. Black has the bishop pair. I'm not sure B3 is really a good move, but I'm getting really low on time. Don't forget to recapture. It's always good to recapture when you meant to recapture. Sometimes you forget when you're doing a simul. Well, I forget. I don't know about you guys. So Aldisto playing the Mora Gambit. Not really his style. Okay. G4. Yeah, Sly Dog is in my territory here. Funny Animator Jim's speed of moves is pretty amazing. Basically playing blitz or something. Okay. Let's get the rook in the game. Should be winning against Andrea down the A file there. Here I have some issues, it appears. This is getting weirder and weirder. Like, what structure do you want to play? Okay, Yeah, a4. Rook e8. You're just going queen g4. Yes. Weird material balance there. Andrea playing too fast. Too quickly, I should say. Speaking of, Funny Animator Jim is definitely playing a little too quickly for the time control. Actually, everyone's playing. Abel Fazl, like you're playing Bullet or something. Okay, I guess that was a forced recapture. Man, I don't really like this that much. I can play knight to d5. I mean, is this even good? He found a way to defend that. That's not good for me. I did not want you to do that. Maybe I should castle. It's just a pawn. Oh, man. I really don't know what to do here. Arbitrary move. Arbitrators. Threatening, now what? The new tactic. He's gonna have like knight coming to d6 now. I don't really want to see that. I don't know. I wish you guys would take your time. All right. Just pure tactics here. No positional play at all. I don't know what to do. I mean, even queen c7 is possible. It's kind of asking for trouble. Queen d5. Whoops, Snowball doesn't use any time. Rook c5, followed by queen back, I guess. Okay, this position is risky for me, obviously. Maybe too risky to even play. Wow, he played queen c8. What does that do? I don't know. Now what, knight c7? It's kind of weird. What happens after knight c7? My knight gets trapped there? It's just bizarre. Man, I don't understand how you guys are so fast. Alright. Everyone's like playing for time, basically. It's really sad. I mean, I try to do these simul's, tell people. Play quality games. This time control may be too fast for that to be possible, I guess. What can we do? Bishop a3. Abel Fazl using almost no time as well. Here I thought I had something. Knight d2 maneuver. Knight h2, bishop d2. Knight d4. I don't know what to do. Alright, just no time. We'll just play blitz. I mean, I'm gonna quit trying to play good chess. I give up. I mean, Slide Dog has like 28 minutes, you know. That's like, you're not even taking your time at all. Yeah, knight g5. Ananas has a good position to justify his quick play. GCW used an incredible amount of time in the opening. Now he's speeding up. G4, I knew I should have stopped that. We're just playing blitz now. Okay, that's all it is. Just, oh, bishop f8, you have that move. Isn't that convenient? Why am I not surprised? And then h4 was played. Just play blitz, whatever. It's a blitz simul. I guess the other problem is that a lot of other people on lichess give simuls with these like uber fast time controls, and then people think they're playing in that. Like ridiculous 5-minute simuls and stuff. Seems like just absolute waste of time. Okay, now what? Queen c2. Get out of my house for the endgame. I have a bad record with the sealer sweeper here. I don't really want to trade on those terms, sir. But I got an f5 and he didn't get it. He didn't take anything. So now we need to play the standard Dutch stuff. Funny animator Jim, I think he has more time than he started with. I don't know what the point of that is, but all right. Rook d1, got to get out of here. But I don't know where to go. I mean, it's possible to go to a5. No, this is normal. That's pretty weird, GCW. All those pawns like that. Why not? Alright, nobody's doing anything there. Oh, I think I made a weird move, but it's okay. We'll live with it. Now here I don't know. Lemuel Gullible is 1600, but he's playing this pretty well. Ananas. A4. A4. I got to get out of this pin. It's like killing me. Another good defensive move by Lord Jesus Christ. He sees everything. Just take some space, I guess. Now knight to b5. It is a faster simul than I usually do, so I'm not used to it going so fast. I'm just playing like Ultra Bullet now. I don't really know why. That's what you guys want to do. We'll play Ultra Bullet. G5 here. Transfer. That's why I played bishop to e6 at least. It's not that bad. Okay, this guy seems pretty good for his rating. But I do have e5 maybe. Let's see. E5. Maybe it's best before it's too late. Now we have this move. Should be allowing knight there. Alright, shit. The other knight, my other brother. How about like knight e5? Yeah, this one. Whoa, what just happened? He took on d5, okay. a5 happened. There are some combinations around. And now rook b8. We're just playing. Oh yeah, Bob. Good move. Good move, Bob. There's really no time to think here. Queen takes h4. I guess Funny Animator Jim is a bullet player. This is probably a better endgame for me. Now white's starting f5 at some point here. But does he really have f5? I mean, doesn't seem like it. Knight c5. Slide Dog just played way too fast. So I managed to get him out of there. Wow. My knight has nowhere to go. Back to b2. Got a nice bishop too. Oh my god, you're attacking my pawn? Okay, never mind. I wanted to go to c2, but I guess that's off. Grabbing this pawn. Good endgame. Black has some counterplay. He's piling up on my pawn. Well, rook b5 looks interesting. Attack and defense. But those are trying to flag me, you know, I mean, it's 30-second increments, so I'm not going to just lose on time. I want Bob to leave me alone. I have to put my bishop back on f6. It's really sick. Okay, what happened? Bishop f4. It's a pretty convoluted position here. That's why I don't want to play the Caro-Kann anymore, because of things like this. Where do you come up with this stuff, Morales? He's 15-50 in bullet. How is that possible, dude? Knight g6, maybe. Yeah, why not? Taking this pawn off. Yes, the traditional rook c1 idea. Should probably develop the rest of my pieces here at some point. What is going on? Crushing spatial advantage, but he's threatening to take on g5. Okay, that doesn't really matter, does it? Whoa. All right, some bullet chess with you guys. I don't really know what I'm doing here. We're just making moves. He went backward though. Lemuel Gullible. The wrong retreat. h5. I just need to develop my pieces somehow there. World loser. classic position. You should be winning this. Among other things, bishop takes f4. Back to e5. Yes, that's a good idea. And I'll go back here. Right, the only threat. He's going to have some computer-like tactic there. All right, that's a nasty move. Bishop a6. Okay. Well, stay away from my white squares. And an S. He's playing like Juan possessed. Wow. So I'm just melting down here, but I don't know what to do. A quiet positional game. Wow, I mean, Funny Animator Jim is playing like a GM. But I don't know how he's going to get in any further there. Yeroon found a way to defend everything. Damn it. Damn it. Can I play d4? Is it a good move? Any other questions? I don't know about it. Take takes and d4. Okay. What's going on here? I could play knight to g5 against World Loser. Kind of a weird move. Not that uncommon in a structure, though. Knight g5. It just doesn't give me much. What happened? Oh, I got my rook trapped or something? He's got that convenient retreat. What? Okay. Wisdom. Wisdom. Viz means water in Hungarian. I don't know if it's a reference to that or not. Snowball found the computer tactic. I'm not surprised. Maybe I can draw. I saw it as soon as I moved. Yeah, this is pretty impressive play by Black. GM level. I'll be lucky to draw, probably. He's also moving like instantly. Every single move. All right. I can understand beating me, but you'd have to use a little time to do it. Now d4. This is unfortunate. Knight b6 is a really good move by Audisto, who, you know, can play master strength. He's borderline, I think, master FIDE, and he's got knight b6 coming, so I think I have to play b5. It wasn't really my original intention, but maybe forced there. Now this has sort of gotten weird. We have maybe a decent position. Not sure what to do. Bishop e4. The sealer sweeper. I should just take his exchange, really. Now I have knight takes b3, but he probably has some sick tactic or something to win the game. Alright, this is getting weirder and weirder. Lord Jesus Christ. I'm seeing these knights all in my face there. Right? Pawn structure. We're just up a kind of clean pawn here. Well, I thought we were. Now I'm a little concerned, but yeah, maybe it's better to go back through e5 if I'm going to go back somewhere. b6. He's going to get some counterplay. Oh, I have knight d4. Wait a second. Maybe we don't have to go back, but I don't know. Alright. We're a loser with chances. Kingside attacking chances here. We're just going to defend solidly. I don't like that move, Bob. I think you should keep your knight on e5. It's sort of like your whole advantage there. Sorry if there's a little echo. It's kind of a ringing sound in the air here. I have no idea what to do. Yeah, so here we just pray we're not lost. I guess I have moves. I can play... Well, I could make Luft. No, I can't make Luft. I have to play like my knight back to f1 or something perverse like that. Now I'm like paralyzed. I mean, I guess I could take on e6 if I have to. That would be like draw a maximum. I can play king c3 actually. It's kind of a weird move to play, and I don't really like it. I don't really like this. Feels like they're too strong. Alright. I know Ananas is strong. What happened? He took on d5. Maybe I should just take with a knight. If I take with the knight, though, I guess I have to take with the pawn. Okay. Yes, rook b2. Snowball just plays bullet. I don't know why bullet players are attracted to my simuls. Okay. Let's finish our development, maybe? G6. It's got to be good. Now what? Soltigo. I didn't even, realize who I was playing in this game. Good to see you. Okay, that's getting weird. He took here. I have to take back, and I've given my pawn back in the Mora. This Caro-Kann got totally insane. At least I got to castle. I guess I can play king d3. Why? Yeah, before he had knight e5, so I pretty much liked all of his other moves, but that one, I still have an answer for this. I don't know what to do. I'm just running out of time there. This looks like... Wow. Wow. What's this? Takes. Oh man, this is weird. He's got tactics. Knight takes e4. Nothing works here. Bishop d4. Wow. No tactics for me. That's not good. That's very bad. The opposite of good. Pretty much sucks. Not what I wanted to see right about now. just when I thought I almost had something. I've got nothing. Very unfortunate. Looks very bad. I've got nothing. I'm gonna like lose after this. Just no sense wasting my time on a lost position, I guess. The castling almost seems suicidal, but I mean everything looks bad there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this game. He's used no time at all. Okay, let's see. Now h5. Defending my pawn. Against your room, we've got the good bishops going on. Space advantage here in this super weird game. I could put my king on f2 and actually do something with it. Bob, I was terrified like I hung a rook or something when I saw your rook on the back rank there. Okay, so my queen is on a strange square here. Maybe I should just do something active. This is weird. He just... I don't know what to do. Okay, never mind. I'm walking into tactics or something. I don't know. I was waiting for b6 for like the last half an hour. Finally he played it. This is like ultra tedious. Black just waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. Now he even has a way to stop that. What happened? Alright, time is getting low. Bishop e3 was played. I have no coordination. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Pawns are all weak. Wow, breaking through on the queen side. How did you play b5, dude? You did b5 and I didn't take it. That's good. Alright. You snuck it in when I wasn't looking. Nice one. I should play b5 here. Undermine. Yeah, I might as well just resign this. I mean, looks basically hopeless. I mean, maybe I can create a pass pawn or something. I don't know if Snowball's ever lost a game in the Simul. It's pretty hard to believe. Okay, let's try this. b4. I'm lucky to draw this. Funny animator Jim. Alright, rook takes rook and bishop takes c4 there. Yeah, I just allowed this completely unnecessary counterplay. Maybe I'm still winning, but I'm not sure. Okay, and another game. This is pretty weird. Queen takes pawn. Let's do it that way. Oh, b7's hanging. Good thing I knew about that. Yeah, okay. Well, good game, Soltigo. can resign that. I'll just resign. I can lose this one too. I'll probably lose this one too. I mean, maybe there's a chance I can survive. I don't know. He's threatening all sorts of stuff. This is hopeless. I'll just resign that. The opening was good for me. I don't feel like there's even a chance going into the game against the guy's snowball. Basically, there's no point in playing against that account. Here I have to be a little bit careful. I don't know, it seems like he only tries once he has a lost position. Alright. I've been drifting here. I've been drifting in this one for a long time. I don't really like my game. Yeah, I mean, I like how internet chess offers a draw when he has a bad position. That's really generous of you. All right. Let's go on. Jeroen is hanging on. He's tough. Morales is sneaking up, trying to sneak a pawn on me here. Damn. I'm running out of time. It looks like I can draw it if I'm very careful. Though I was like winning before. Well, better. Alright, queen takes. Let's see. I don't even have time to drink a drink. Ah, this is wonderful. Alright, yeah, we're taking this. Yeah, Bob. Because of the time, I would normally like accept a draw there probably. What happened? Knight c5. I'm not down anything yet here somehow. I definitely should be. I'm not sure I will be soon. I'm in check. Here we're clearly better, but game is far from over. And now I like blundered a tactic. Oh god, that's all I needed. Luckily I'm not losing in one move. Negro Modelo in trouble on the clock, but he's got a good position. He sort of like finessed me. Yeah, draw's okay. You were even better there in that game. I mean, I don't have a big advantage against internet chess, but if somebody is better, it's me. You know, I'm not taking a draw there unless I'm about to flag. Against World Loser, it seems like he's better. I don't really love this move, but I want to trade pieces. Man, Albo Fossil took forever on his move, which is weird because it like, doesn't it like win by force? It's weird to take forever on a move that wins by force, isn't it? I have a check. Does that do anything? Oh, maybe the check helps. The check loses a piece. Okay, I have a check in between move. But I don't think it's going to save me. This is a little insane, GCW, the way we're playing in this game. For the time control, honestly. It's a little bit insane to play like that. Alright. So I don't even know how like he sacked the exchange or when that happened or why. Or why he's putting his king on f6. Oh, I was threatening queen takes. What's up with king f6 anyway? Yeah, now here I had blundered, apparently. I blundered very badly in this game. Maybe I have e5. It's really weird. Weird move, but it loses by force, so never mind. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Lose more material. Wow, this is tough. Okay. Nefedov offered a draw. Dude, I'm so happy with the draw there. You have to have a big advantage. Nefedov will do that sometimes. Like, he'll get in time pressure and just offer a draw in a better position. I'm okay with that. There you have a huge advantage. All right. I like how Slide Dog like seemed to start trying once he had a lost position. It's really strange, and he's used 0 time the whole game. Are you playing like just bullet? What is your bullet rating? He doesn't have a bullet rating. Like, how is that possible, dude? You played bullet the whole classical game, but you don't have a bullet rating. That seems really strange. Okay. I'm like almost in Zugzwang now, or what? Like, I don't know how to make progress here. So I start sacrificing stuff, I'll probably lose. So I have a check. Does that help me at all? Okay, vis-a-vis Dom should never trade queens. This was a blunder by me. Take e5. I have other moves like bishop e8 probably. I'm not sure that's good. I mean, I'm very fortunate to even be alive against Ananas because the opening was such a disaster for me. He's a good positional player. H5, wow. We've moved all our pawns there. Yeah, I just took the pawn. Now I can lose probably. But I'm gonna go down. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. This is a disaster for black. This position. Okay, Jeroen is in trouble strategically here. It looks like. I have A3. He's got 96 now. Okay. I don't know why I thought this was even relevant. Actually, what I don't understand is why Abulfazl took 10 minutes to play, like, you know, knight takes d4 and then take on d5, because it's like a 2-move combination. It's kind of weird. I mean, this is just totally winning for black. Another great game by me. Maybe I could sack the exchange or something and be better off. No, but I mean, he may have been winning all along. I mean, after the opening, the trap like thing he got me in. I mean, I guess there's some symbolic reason to play on there, but it looks totally lost for me. What happened? Okay, he takes on f6, takes on d5. I'm going to be down a pawn in an ending. Bishop takes f6, bishop takes d5, bishop takes d5, rook takes d5, bishop takes h4. Queen takes f6 is also possible. The pieces are so well coordinated. Now what was I planning here? Rook e8. Was that pawn hanging last time? I didn't take? Oh my god. Well, I'm really out of it. King g7 maybe. Do I want my knight on c4? I don't know. At least it's like protected there. Oh. Yeah, oh, this could be kind of awkward. All right. Wow, that was hanging last move. Holy crap. Okay. So d4, knight e4 doesn't do anything. And this is just complicated. Now he's got that. Excellent move. Yeah, this is lost for me. Okay, why even play it out? Another loss. This is insane, dude. To play like this. Okay, whatever. It's like alien chess. H4. Okay. Another Zwischenzug. Something new and totally different. Lots of Zwischenzugs. Lots of tactics from Morales. Morales. I guess I'm taking here. Trying to hold on. Speaking of trying to hold on. Now I regret not taking the draw. At least Negro Modelo actually takes his time. You know, he's like the only player who actually uses all his time. It's a tough game. The bishop feels almost like trapped on g5. I have an in-between check against Jeroen. I guess just resign this. I mean, I'm losing like everything. Good game, Alba Fazl. I'm just losing my whole position. I've been kind of outplayed positionally here, but it's not hopeless. Rook on the 7th. Getting down on the clock. Something new and totally different. Oh. Oh no. Rook takes. Against Aldisto. I have the petite tactique. He played king h8. Oh, come on, dude. Like setting me up for knight takes e4. What happened? Now the file. There's a check. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to take with the pawn here. Ugh. Or do I? Can I do that? Probably not great. Now, unfortunately, World Loser is in command here. And then I'll get mated or something perverse. Who's going to get mated first here? Seems unnecessarily risky to do that. Okay. Well, SXPG, as usual, with the crazy time defense and amazing resources. He's insanely good at increment. H4. Not sure that was even a good move. King h8 was played. What's going on now? Bishop takes e6. Okay. Wow, c5. Alright guys, I'm doing the best I can. We're getting a little short of time though. What happened? Oh, it doesn't win by force. Yeah, so now what? Any tactics for me? Not really. This looks dangerous. Like I might be losing. Oh, that's awkward. Okay. Now what? Pawn takes b4 is a really happy thing. It's actually probably okay for me. This is just ridiculous, honestly. Am I dropping pieces or something? What is going on with this game? Oh no. I can't let him do that. I almost missed it. SXPG down to seconds now. He's like paralyzed me completely with seconds left. Right. I can go here, whatever that's worth. Queen check. Leave me alone. Yep. Alright, we're down to seconds with this insane positional game. I'll just offer to draw, man. Good game. The Mora Gambit strikes again. Got a technical ending against Jeroen. We're holding on here. Maybe I'm better, but he's got a really, really good blockade now. This game has changed evaluations. The advantage has changed hands numerous times in that game. What happened? A check? Well, I was freaking out. I did not see that check. It's not going to save him, but it's good to know it was there. So, this is a weird game. I think he should have played knight d4 when he had the chance earlier. Rook check. Alright, let's just win. Time to win. My queen is hanging. He's attacking stuff. My queen is hanging. So, we need a square to go to. So we go here. GCW. A couple of these guys are like expert incremental players. Increment junkies. Like SXPG, I don't know how. He's 1100 in bullet. I mean, that's hard to believe, dude. How can you be 1100? You're so good at this increment stuff. Every game he's like on the edge. He's definitely not 1100 in bullet. I don't understand what that's about, to be honest. Knight c5. What am I doing here? Wasting my time. I probably just lost the game. Yeah, that's troublesome. Very troublesome. Knight h5. We're a loser. What happened? f6. Okay. A lot of you guys are in time pressure. I'm in time pressure too. What happened? Yeah, we're going to drive him away from the diagonal there. Thank God World Loser, like, I don't know why I'm celebrating, but I thought it was going to get worse. I'm actually in trouble, but I thought it could have even been worse. Like, he doesn't trade queens. I gotta move faster here. That was a brilliant move. A3. I have nowhere to put my knight now. Whoa, what's going on? Attacking my pawn? Of course. What am I doing? I mean, this is just... What am I thinking here? I don't know. What happened? Oh, he's trapping his bishop. Alright, Jeroen. Stop hanging on. Oh man, another threat. Damn it. What? I just hung a rook? My queen? Oh, okay. Good game, Internet Chess. I guess I should have taken the draw. Alright, safe assumption there. Should have taken the draw. Good job. Good job, me. A5. Just dropping all my pawns. It's hard to believe SXPG is 1100 in bullet chess. There's something not right about that. If you have seen this so far. You saw that too. I'm blundering, but they're not. Has anybody else noticed that? Maybe Negro Mandela made a tiny mistake. He's the only one to make even a tiny mistake. This is like a nightmare. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I can't keep him out. Bishop takes a6. This is a guy who's 1100 in bullet. He just saw that move with like no time left. There's something weird about that. What happens if bishop e5 here? It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't like this too much. I'm not having fun yet. You take a pawn for what it's worth. So I don't know what's going on there. SXPG. But I better be careful not to lose any more pawns against him. Don't know what's up with his bullet rating. Did I lose a piece yet here? Because I think I will soon. Alright, we've got a little bit of a chance against World Loser. Damn, this is like a really annoying position. Did he blunder? It's not a blunder, is it? No. Unfortunately not. And GCW coming to get me with that diagonal. Okay, this is over. Okay, now World Loser with the bad structure, but pawn up. I don't know what to do. I'm like flagging. Yeah. He's 1100 in bullet. I wouldn't want to play him in a bullet tournament with that rating. Doesn't seem quite accurate. What happened? What rook d8, knight d8 happened? The heck is going on? Totally confused. Ananas has a lot of time too, so it's pretty weird. Yeah, I thought I was like winning that pawn. Okay, world loser. Well, what's going on, man? I really don't have a clue here. Maybe GCW is winning now? What is he, like 1100 in bullet? No, he's 1600. Okay. I played like a genius. They're much stronger than me in blitz. Alright, let's try to break him down there. I don't know if this is a good move, but I'm out of time. I guess I should promote a queen there. This game's complicated enough, long enough. Really tough position now. Okay, I can check and try to station my bishop on b4 maybe. Maybe. Really, this is a headache, this position. Oh, he's got rook g6. Damn it. I almost blundered that. Okay, what happened now? Queen d5. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, so if somebody wants to help me understand. Am I getting mated? I don't know what's going on here either. Now GCW is better. No, who's better? I don't understand. How come you have two good knights and I don't? I'm getting a headache here too. I mean, he did what? Queen d5. He didn't take on b3. He played queen d5. That's pretty freaky. Yeah, this is like, forget about it. I can just resign here. What happened? Oh. Oh, okay, I'll just resign. This play of that guy in the time pressure is way too strong. All right. At least we got our position saved there. Lucky if I don't lose this better position. Another shocking move. Maybe I should play for a win. But I don't know how I can, though, objectively. We're winning against Jeroen. This was a weird game, though. I'm very fortunate to be alive against that opponent. We're a loser, I don't know. You have too much time. 4 wins, 4 losses, 4 draws. That's even. I just dropped the knight. Yeah. At least I pick up this, but I'm probably just busted completely. I'm not surprised by losing that game. I don't understand. What did I do? King G1 here? Not even sure if h4 is the right move. The SXPG game was pretty strange. This game as well. Like, they play better when they have less than 1 minute than they played the whole game. Despite having an 1100 bullet rating. That's pretty strange, dude. Queen A5. I'm happy to trade queens. Did I drop a piece or something? I don't know how we're winning against Ananas. It's probably a draw, but there's some hope there. Maybe I can eke out a plus score. I'll be happy to draw against Lord Jesus Christ as always. Yeah, World Loser. I don't know, man. I'm kind of shaken with all the games I've lost here today. I think we're winning here. This is like what, the second time I've lost to him in the last 3 games. But again, his play is just better and better with the last time he has. The same as SXPG. Played unbelievable with like seconds left, you know, increments. GCW didn't do anything, just move back and forth the whole game. World Loser, are you seriously declining my draw here? Because I think I'm doing you a favor by, I thought I was doing you a favor by offering a draw, but I guess not. Wow, dude, that's cold. My own moderator. All right. All right, dude. Let's not drop anything. We should be winning here eventually. This is kind of tough, though. This is probably a draw, like in reality. I don't know how to win this. Now we go with 2 connected passed pawns. Can I do this? Yeah, Bob, that's what happens when you have no time. You make mistakes and blunders. But the other guy's supposed to make mistakes and blunders too, you know, especially when they're like 1100. That's the thing that's weird about it. I thought I was like hanging a rook there. Everyone's supposed to make blunders when they have 0 time left. That's normal. It's the way it's supposed to work. All right. This awful Benko I played against Ananas. Now 97. Oh, is he gonna win? I'm gonna drop pawns now? Come on. This has got to be a draw. Yeah, I could play on, but it doesn't have a sense. That's a draw. This is a draw too. Or Loser is just winning now? Or do I have some trick? I mean, I should have something here, but it doesn't seem like I do. Yeah, I think I can win this one. Knight takes. I guess that's like a blunder, huh? I'm a little tired. World Loser was kind of cold, dude. I mean, I think you basically weren't making progress. Then you played for a win when I offered a draw. What happened to A5? Yeah, Ananas, that was a good game, man. You were much better. Okay, what's happening here? God, this game was just brutal. How do I do something here? I am up material, right? I'm up 2 pawns up, and I can't do anything. Let's try to do something. Six wins, 5 draws, 6 losses. I guess that's normal in a blitz simul. Not what I'm used to. Bishop D1. Damn it. That's not nice. Trying to take my pawn. Bob, I don't understand how I can miss a queen in bishop fork when there's like no knights on the board against SXPG. Like, if you look at the way he played like a, I don't know, 2000 or 1800 bullet player, but his bullet rating is like 1000. You know, I mean, that's something's wrong there. I mean, either someone else is playing his bullet games, or even if you have like a tablet, dude, I mean, he has to be higher rated than that. That's like ridiculous, dude. A bullet player is like you don't even know. 1100 is like you don't even know the rules, dude. I mean, that's not possible. It's not like he's 1500. We're talking about 1100 in bullet, and he just like outplayed me there in blitz. That's really weird. It just bothers me a little bit. This is really strange. I'm like 2 pawns up, have no clue how to make progress. I rarely win against Lord Jesus Christ. I had a good opening. No, I'm not going to analyze the game after the simul, dude. I've been playing chess like 11 hours today. I don't really want to analyze it. It's just like weird, you know. I could accept it if his bullet rating was like 1500 or something, but I feel like there ought to be a way to make some kind of progress here. It's not like I'm just 1 pawn up, I'm 2 pawns up, but I don't have a clue. The one way is rook up, letting his rook down to d1. Maybe I play this first. Does this benefit me, maybe? Then he'll go back there to like rook b7 again. Or something weird. Yeah. God. It's like a machine. I can't win. You know, there's like no way to win this. Whatever. Okay, is that a new move or an old move? Or a loser? Is this a risky decision for me to play king f2? What am I supposed to do? Play king d3? I think I'm supposed to play king d3. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's a draw by rep. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a draw too. I can't win. And whatever. 2 pawns up. It's like draw, draw. Lots of draws, lots of losses, lots of wins. It's like 6 draws, 6 losses, 7 wins. Let's make it like a perfect 7-7-7. Draw with that and win the game against... no, I have to lose a game. How am I going to lose a game here? It's actually pretty hard to do. Thanks for the game, World Loser. I think you might have been winning there after I started to screw it up at one point. Well, I'm trying to make an illegal move here. Dude, 1100 is like you don't know how to move the pieces, okay? Well, at least in bullet, you know? Black's like playing for a win now. It's like, what? You just played what? G5? Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I mean, everything should be a draw. But he's like playing for a win there instead of just trading. Now I have to really think. F6 or something? I just don't have the patience for this anymore, honestly. I really don't, dude. Does F6 just lose? What am I supposed to do here? Like I'm in Zugzwang? With equal material? E4, something ridiculous. Like in Zugzwang now. Might as well just resign. That move just loses immediately. $17.85 in blitz. Yeah, I'll get 7 losses, 7 draws, and it may still be a draw. But it was amazingly precise in game technique there. I shouldn't have played that move. Man, I'm just tired. It's hard to do this simul after having a tournament game today as well. But it's funny. It's funny anyway. Not playing my best. Still should be a draw technically, unless he plays like God. But if I do lose, I have a perfect 7-7-7 result. I did manage to beat him once in the last 20 games. No, I beat him a lot. This is the last game, yeah. World Loser was a draw, although it got really weird at the end. What if I play knight check now? Yeah, I'm going to get dominated, right? It's like perfect study-like play by Black coming up next. Is that what I have to look forward to here? Study-like endgame technique? That's what it looks like. Knight e6. My king has to get back somehow. He's like instantly gonna kill me. Maybe this first? Yeah, right. Perfectly precise end gameplay. Maybe I can hold this. I doubt it though. I don't know why he played that. That's weird. I mean, the only move is king e4. Unless he has some kind of mate. Amazing mate, like king f3, knight takes b6, h4, knight c4, h3, knight d2 check, king g3, knight e4 check. I'm just in time to stop it. But it's strange that he would play like king takes e3 here. He actually has two strong moves. I mean, d4 and king e4. Both of which, you know, offer him some winning chances. So we end up with 7 wins, 8 draws, and 6 losses. That's pretty bad. But it is a faster time control than I'm used to. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with more Blitz and classical chess in the morning, if I can wake up after this, for this travesty. I gotta be careful actually, because it's still theoretically I could mess this up. He's taking away the c4 square from me. I think I can get my knight to I think I can get my knight to e3 and f1. Here. My only move is like here, just barely holding on. Anyway, guys, I see Vizvizlom said thank you. You guys are welcome. It was pretty tough tonight. We're going to hold on here, although he made that one very suspicious move. I thought he really had winning chances there. Always blockade. I don't really want to analyze because I'm kind of tired, but I will look at the end of this if you guys want to. I just am curious if he really had winning chances with king, the other king moves, king e4 and d4. Yeah, you guys are pretty strong. I managed +1. I don't think it was my worst simul, but it was definitely in the top 5 worst results. I didn't feel that bad going in, but not pretty. Let me see the end of this game here. Yeah, like the game against Snowball, you know. I guess I resigned, but The computer says I'm not losing. I mean, that position looks to me like it looks very difficult for me with the outside A pawn. I mean, I guess I resigned in theoretically not a lost position, but he never makes a mistake. That's very strange. Against Soltigo, I blundered really, really badly. Let me see what else happened. Paschall, he caught me in the trap in the opening. GCW, he was like XPG, you know, he just played, he didn't do anything the whole game and then just like played like perfectly with increments left. Internet chess, I dropped my queen. I didn't recapture, which is kind of stupid. And let's see what else. Nefedab was nice enough to give me a draw in a better position. SXPG, just I dropped all my pieces while he played perfectly in time pressure. Bob, it was a draw. I guess that was a fair result. Let's see, where else did I lose? What happened? GRSA just resigned. GRSA, why he like begged and begged to play, and like then he resigns in the opening. It's crazy. So I don't know why did I lose so many games. Snowball, I resigned. I was depressed. Okay, Soltigo was a good game till I just dropped all my rook. That's 2. I lost to Paschall after the opening trap, and he played well. That's probably one of the better games anybody played. The GCW was just like shuffling the pieces around till I lose on time or drop something. That's 4. What else did I lose? SXPG was 5. Really weird for an 1100 bullet player. And then what else? I don't know. That's still, I thought it was only 5 losses, but let's see what happened here against Lord Jesus Christ at the end. It says he was just winning. See? That's what I'm saying. It's like weird. Why, you know, why did he play that? He was winning all the way. After F6, King E5, I played F7. So this is a blunder, but it's a very difficult move I have to find here, knight E2. I'm probably not going to find that except in a tournament game with no time. So I'm just totally lost. Knight takes F7. Well, 1.5 according to the computer isn't necessarily lost. Let's see. Knight F3 check, King G4, Knight D4. This was a blunder. So I have to play King D4. King D4. Now the computer's saying Knight D4. I may just be lost. I wouldn't trust the engine here, though. You really need to play this out. Maybe Knight E1 and Knight G2. I'll never find that in a quick play finish. I never would find Knight E1. I mean, it feels too passive to play that, and you know, you want to play like an active move. King D4 is the other move I can probably play. It looks like I'm dominated here now. You know, E4. I'm not sure why I rejected E4. Well, I thought maybe I can't stop the pawn. Yeah, E4 takes, King takes, and H5. Yeah, H5. Unknown. We're not in a table base here. It looks like a nightmare. The nightmare situation is the rook pawn with a knight. You know, you don't want to have a knight having to stop a rook pawn. And that's exactly what's going on here. King E3. Let's see. King E3, H4, King F2. Maybe there's still hope. King F4. Yeah, suddenly it looks like I have real drawing chances. It's weird. My engine's not very strong at endgames. It's hard to say. I mean, it doesn't feel like there's enough pawns left for it to be a win. But he was definitely winning here, like I thought, you know. At the end, when I played this, he played this. I was basically gonna give up. You know, I was like, great, good game. He has D4. It's just winning immediately. man. And he had like 5 minutes left. No, that's just a draw. So that was weird. I mean, there he has a clear win with d4. I thought even king e4 might be good. This could easily be winning as well. You know, my king is so far out of position. Knight takes h5, king takes e3. I'm down a pawn. I mean, this looks bad, you know. So it was weird. That should have been a 7th loss. It should have been 7-7-7. Champagne if you play 7-7-7 in blackjack. Jack black. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We're lucky to get a plus score today. So that wasn't really enough chess, I guess. Enough chess, enough time. But I have to do it sometimes. I can't really do the long time control when I'm playing like a whole classical game in the early part of the day. Next week should be back to 40-40 with the 3-hour simul, you know, which is a little bit better for everybody. So Soltigo, yeah, man, congratulations. Sorry I blundered against you. I had no idea that my rook was trapped on a8 when I planned on retreating my knight to c8. Soltigo, so too much for me to handle. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and thanks to Jeroen and the World Loser for playing and moderating the chat. I will be back, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing. We'll be back this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Blitz and Classical Chess. Tuesday is our viewer tournament. It'll be like 7+2 slower games this week, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Sunday next week will be another simul, longer one, and Thursday next week will be our viewer stream, which is 7 p.m. as well on Thursday night. So thanks everybody, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.